My name is Bill Kaminsky. I'm the owner of Stone Associates and the author of Conversations for Success. Over the next 3 minutes, I'm going to give you what I believe is the secret to managing people. Listen to what I have to offer and let me know if you agree. Have you heard the analogy that managing people is like herding cats? No two people are exactly the same, and it's a challenge to get all of your employees pulling in the same direction. But if you're a manager, that's the challenge you face each and every day. That's your job. You get paid to get work done through others. And if those other people don't succeed, then you will not succeed as a manager. First, I want you to think about a time when you had an aha experience. You know, one of those moments when you thought, wow, that's it. Why didn't I think of that? I had one of those experiences about 3 years ago. It happened when I decided to write a book. I needed a theme, a fresh idea, something that would help all those managers who were going crazy trying to manage difficult people. It took me more than a year before the theme of my book became clear. I remembered a conversation that occurred 25 years ago, and this conversation made such an impression on me that 25 years later, it became the catalyst for my book and my business. When I worked at Smith Corona, remember Smith Corona electric typewriters? I watched a friend of mine get promoted 3 times within 4 years. Now that, in and of itself, might not sound like such a big deal. But you need to understand, this guy didn't work that hard. Behind the scenes, many of my coworkers complained that it wasn't fair. But I was more interested in knowing, how did Dave do it? I wanted to know his secret. Come on, Dave, give it up. Share your secret. Dave and I were good friends, and I finally got up the guts to ask him one day, how'd you do it? I was very honest and asked him, how are you getting promoted when you don't work that hard? Dave knew I was curious how he was getting promoted when there were many other managers who worked just as hard, actually harder, and yet he was the one getting promoted. Dave's answer became the significant aha moment in my career. Dave didn't skip a beat when he answered my question. He said, it's all about the people. It's all about the people I hire. Look it, I could work a 60, 70-hour week and kill myself. But if my employees aren't productive, if their work isn't excellent, I'm going nowhere. I pay a lot of attention to who I hire. I give them the tools they need to be successful, and then I do all I can to support them. As a manager, that's my #1 responsibility, to hire great people and spend a majority of my time helping them succeed. Dave continued and told me, the truth is, I take long lunches. I don't work until 7 every other night like some of the other managers, but I'll tell you what, my team is knocking it out of the park. I get more credit than I probably deserve, but remember, they hired me to manage people, and the people I hire create the great results. Aha, my book was born. If you manage people, it's all about making great hiring decisions. That's the difference between good and great. You can teach supervisory skills like motivation and communication until you're blue in the face. But at the end of the day, you gotta hire great people, and then everything else falls into place. Let me leave you with a quote from Paul Russell, the Director of Leadership and Development for Google. Development can help great people become even better. But if I had $1 to spend, I'd spend 70 cents getting the right person in the door. Spend your training dollars wisely, but make sure a good portion of those dollars are used to improve the interviewing skills of your managers. Make sure all of your managers have the ability to hire great people. That's the secret, because at the end of the day, the people with the best people win. To share, comment, or purchase my book, or learn more about Stone Associates, log on to stoneassociates.biz or send me a message at bill@stoneassociates.biz. Enjoy your day.